I've come home. You've got a beautiful soul. If I'm feeling alone, I just remember your song. Oh, 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 with you, I'm so in love. You've got a beautiful soul.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gretchen with Little Mommy. So this is a total impromptu video. In fact, I just put my kids to bed and they went to bed kind of early because they refused to take naps today. So I started to unpack my diaper bag from the day and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna hurry up and hop on and show you how I have this baby packed up. It is now the beginning of August. I purchased this bag back in April and I literally have not used it until today. So it's been sitting in my closet and I've just been waiting to use it. And to be honest, so this was a big purchase bag for me. This is the Azaria la Mère Luxe. This is in their cognac color. And I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, by the way, but it is kind of a spendy bag. Like, I will drop the price on the screen. It's been so long, I don't even remember how much I spent, but I was expecting so much when I got it, and like opening it up and looking at the organization, I wasn't like super impressed in the beginning. And so I just kept putting off using it. Like, I kept buying different diaper bags and using those and reviewing those. And then I finally today was like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and try this bag. And I was super pleasantly surprised because I actually really like the internal organization of it. I had my snacks in the middle of the bag and I was able to stick my kids' shoes on there. We went over to my friend's house down the street for a play date. I just have it packed up for my 3 toddlers. My 11, he just turned 11 this month. He was with us, but I don't have to pack anything for him. So I have this all packed up for that. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I have this packed up because I was so pleased with how it packed up. I'll try and do it on the body, maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow in some good sunlight so you can get natural lighting on it. But I will go ahead and show you how this baby's packed up. So in the front, P.S. I love this strap. This strap is like a webbed nylon material on the back, and then it's leather on the front. So when you've got it doubled over like this, it looks leather on both sides, but it is easily adjustable because of that nylon on the back. I love this because it gives you the opportunity to kind of, I'm really super close to the wall, but it gives you the opportunity to kind of wear it as a purse, and it looks really cute off the shoulder. I love when we have the option to do that. And you can also tuck the backpack straps into the back pocket if you want to get them out of the way, so it just looks like a purse. But during this video, I'm going to take this included strap off. While we're here, look at how cute the hardware is. It's like kind of an antiqued brass, but it's not going to like scratch up or look bad. I think that it's really pretty hardware. Again, we'll get this out of the way. So on the front, you've got this magnetic slip pocket here. It's not a snap magnet, it's just a really strong magnet that is sewn into the material of the bag. It grabs on really well and holds really well, if you can see that. And in here, I have some Neat Cheeks in a Y Pouch Mini. I've got some Honest Company hand sanitizing spray. 2 things of hand sanitizer. I think this is the foaming hand sanitizer from Bath & Body. I've got a EOS lotion, my lip gloss, and that's everything. But this is a deep pocket. It goes all the way to the sides and it goes all the way to the bottom. It's a very generous sized pocket. So that's all that I had in there. In this nice zipper pocket here, I have my iPhone 8 in there, and that fits perfectly. It goes all the way across the bag though, and it pretty much is the whole size of this front pocket. Like, this whole pocket is a flap. So I think that's really cool because you could definitely fit bigger things in here. I'll have to see if my iPad mini fits in there, but it would fit any size phone that you are using. I have seen people complain about the zippers on this bag. I, however, didn't have any issues with them. I feel like they're really smooth. Even the top zippers, if I don't have them crossed over, like, they zip really nice. I haven't had any issues with mine, so I really like them. So I mean, I don't know, maybe I lucked out because I have maybe I've only seen one review where it said that they were bad zippers, but then on the side pockets, there are nice sized bottle pockets. I did check earlier when the bag was empty. I don't know if I have my bottle here still, but a 32 and a 40 ounce hydro flask fit in this pocket. This one is actually the 20 ounce. I didn't need a really big one with me, but let me double check really quick. So this is my 40 ounce hydro flask. This baby is huge, super wide. The 32 ounce is the same size, it's just shorter. So let me see with this bag fully packed if this fits in here. And actually, I wouldn't stick a 40 ounce in because it's so tall with the bag, but it definitely, and that is about to the bottom of the bottle pocket, but it definitely will fit in the bottle pocket. So that is really something nice to know, I think. It does fit in there. In the other side bottle pocket, I actually had my daughter's Pura stainless sippy cup. She's actually went to sleep with it, so that is not in there now, but it fit in there fine with how full it is packed up. On the back of the bag, there are these nice backpack straps. They're ergonomically shaped. They buckle over on the side, which I really appreciate when it's side angled and not coming on the back of the bag. I think that's a really nice touch. The way that these attach, they are not like a quick adjust. They don't just like slip and move to adjust, or they don't just thread through the little plastic thing and adjust. These are actual, if you can see, they buckle. They have this nice little leather piece here that holds it in, but it is basically like a belt. You are choosing where you want to be at and buckling. So I like that, in the fact that it's not going to be sliding, or I'm not going to have to keep readjusting while I'm going. And again, like I said, it's not going to be sliding, but it is annoying if you're needing to adjust a lot, like if you're switching between you and your husband, or you need to adjust it just depending on what the day is like. But I overall do like it. The back of these are not leather. They do have kind of a water wicking mesh here, and I really like that. So that is sewn into the leather strap. I really enjoy these backpack straps. They're a lot more comfortable than I was imagining they were going to be. It has a very nice grab handle. It's just 2 pieces of leather sewn together. There's no padding, but it's a really nice size, really easy to grab, and it feels like it's secured to the bag really well. In this back pocket here, again, you can unhook these backpack straps and just tuck them into this back pocket if you wanted to. There are no magnets on the pocket, so it doesn't like magnetize to the back of the bag. But in here, because I was going to be talking to my friend about house plans that I was drawing up on my iPad, I have my full-size iPad as well as the iPad pen in here. And that fit in there perfectly. Like, it wasn't tight, it wasn't uncomfortable on my back. Like I said, I was really pretty pleasantly surprised by this bag. So it does not, again, have the magnetized pocket. This just kind of hangs out, which I actually like. It's on a spot that I don't feel I need the extra security of a magnet because it's against my back or on the side of my body. So there's that. On the bottom, there are 4 really, like, they pop off the bag at a pretty decent depth. Not in a weird, like, not a weird height, but let me see if you can see that. They do come off of the bag. They're not just like a little blip. It's an actual rounded and flat stud, if that makes sense. It's not just like a small stud. It's bigger than most of them that I've seen. So I do like that it's got 4 metal feet that hold it off of the floor really well. As you can see, it's just holding it up really well. And that is everything on the outside of the bag. So I will put the camera up and show you the inside of the bag. But first, let me just show you how nice these zippers are. So as you can see, I wasn't like struggling to unzip them. I guess around the corner just slightly, but I didn't feel like it was a problem. Although I wasn't like on the go and trying to unzip it while it's on my back. But to be honest, anytime I'm getting into my backpack, I'm usually flipping it to the front so that I can actually see what I'm trying to get at. I did grab my phone while I was walking out of this pocket, and this zipper was easy to unzip and grab my phone out while I was walking. So that didn't bug me. But again, here are these zippers. I do love these zipper pull accents. I love how long they are and that they've kind of got that cute little knot going on. I just think it's a really cute touch to this bag, just the extra detail that they put there. Now, this part, before I get to the opening, is maybe the one thing that might be kind of a little bit annoying, is you can't just flip this over. If you're wanting to flip it over, you've got to turn it inside out like so and flip it over if you want it to stay out of the way, which I don't think is a problem, but I could see where it would start wearing on the top of the bag. Like the leather might start to get a little bit of a worn effect. So like that, it does fold over, and I will put the camera up so we can see the inside of the bag. So I'm going to show you this again just so that you can get a really good look at where it might start showing some wearing by the way that I was flipping it over. So again, you're flipping it over just like that. It's pretty easy to do. You're just bending these inside out, but I can see where it might start wearing right here. But this leather is a really nice quality. It's kind of like a rustic or an old-fashioned type leather. It's gonna show the wear really pretty, but it also kind of rubs out. I don't see it being the type of leather that once it scratches, it's like a chipped leather and doesn't look good anymore. I think this one's just going to age really well over time and just look like weathered and rustic and just age with beauty. So that is that. It's got a different kind of lining than the other type of bag. Let me grab my petite and show you the different kind of lining. So this is the petite. This is not their luxe. It's just their regular edition in chestnut, which if you are curious about the color difference, this is the chestnut. This is the chestnut and this is the cognac. Cognac? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But looking at the difference in the material on the inside, this one is like a sleek, wipeable material. This one, it might be like water wicking, like it may be water resistant. I'll have to double check if it's like a waterproof, but it's like a canvas material. I don't think that it's waterproof or resistant. This one does feel a lot more like, I don't know, silky smooth, but it's like a vinyl-y type material. It's very soft. I think the pockets are definitely like stretch easier. I don't know what the difference is. Again, that was the difference in the material. So because we were over at my friend's, she has a sandbox, and so I took my girls' shoes off so they could play in the sand and their socks, and I was able just to stick them in here, which I felt like I have quite a bit packed in here without it feeling like a huge bag, and I still had lots of room to stick things. So I just have my girls, both of them, they have different size feet, but I have each of their pairs of shoes. And then just sitting in the center again, I had snacks because my girls didn't eat lunch very good before we left. I have twin girls that are 21 months old, and then I've got a 3-year-old son and an 11-year-old son. So I just was packing snacks for them. This is an Itsy Ritzy Snack Happens bag. This is the bigger size. It's PUL lined, and I've just got a bunch of goldfish in here. In this bag, I had half a sandwich that one of my girls didn't finish during lunch. I've still got part of it and some goldfish that she was throwing on the ground that I didn't want to put back with the other goldfish. This is their smaller Snack Happens. This comes in a 2-pack. Then here, I just had cold snacks like fruit. I cut up an apple that is now probably getting kind of brown. And then I have some apricots in here. I probably packed more than I needed to because they were playing so much, but I didn't want to be underprepared. They didn't eat very much of it, as you can see. This is another Itsy Ritzy Snack Happens bag. So in here now, it's just the internal organization left. This pocket here on the back has a really nice magnet. Like you can hear it's grabbing on really tight with no effort of me pushing it together. It's finding itself. It's just a hidden magnet that's, again, very strong. In here, I have my 12 little small pouch from the trio set. I've just got some toothpicks, some Band-Aids, my Mophie charger, AirPods, charging cords, stuff like that, antiseptic wipes, just all that good stuff. And that's everything that I had in this back pocket. Let me see if my iPad would actually fit in there. So we'll see. My iPad does fit in there really easily. Because it's a hidden magnet, it's not going to be like scratching up your screen or anything. I have mine in a case, so it's not an issue. But an iPad, a full-size iPad, will fit in that back pocket. Then above that back pocket, there is a zippered security pocket here. And in here I have my card holder wallet by Fry. I love this thing. I used to carry the Be Charged, and I just felt a little more sophisticated and grown up with the leather one and not the crazy print. So I have this one. I've got just some candies I didn't want the kids to see. I've got my pen. We went to a parade for 4th of July, and so I have a bunch of random candies that we caught at the parade in here. Not the 24th of July, Pioneer Day. Here we celebrate it, and so I have candies in there for that. I've got gum, little Perfectly Posh hand lotion. I just really like the scent, but this is a little sample. And that's it, just all that candy. I'm gonna put this back in here because I don't wanna pick it up later. Then on the sides, there are two like mesh elasticized pockets. And this is my only complaint with my bag, that I was really frustrated when I first got it because I saw somebody say that these pockets were tight. They weren't as stretchy as the regular La Mère is. And so let me take what's in these pockets out of them and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. So in this one, I just have a, similar to a wide pouch. It's by Poppy Mint. I'll link it in my Amazon favorites shop. But I just have wipes in here for diaper changes. And that's my keys are, so there's a really nice key lanyard in here that I've got my keys hooked to, and I just had those sitting in that pocket kind of behind the wipes. And then in this side, I've got, and this pocket isn't full, I could fit more in here, but I have 3 size 4 diapers. And then what I was talking about is, let me see if I can get a good angle of this. So this pocket, when I first got it, I was like, they're right, it's not very stretchy. And I feel like the way that they stitched it to the mesh is definitely big enough. But however they stitched this elastic to the mesh, it didn't allow it to stretch at all. Like if they had done maybe a zigzag type stitch where it was able to stretch or use stretchy threading, I don't know, it would have let it stretch. But I was like, oh, let's see. And I was trying to stretch it out. And what happened is I was like, oh, it's stretching, but it started to separate from the elastic here. And so I'm gonna take it to a seamstress and see if they can sew it back on, but with an elastic, maybe like a zigzag, as I was saying, that allows it to stretch, because I just feel like that's really frustrating for a really expensive bag like this, real leather, to like have that type of an issue. So let me know in the comments if you've run into that issue, if you have one of these bags. I'd be really curious to know. And then on the front of the bag, there are 1, 2, just elasticized slip pockets. They're just that canvasy material instead of the mesh. And these ones didn't seem, like they don't stretch a ton, but they're already kind of open. So I didn't have any issue with these pockets, but I just have a little mini play pack for my son in here in case he needed some extra entertainment. And I guess that's all I had in this pocket, but this pocket had plenty of room for more things. You could put like a bottle in here or whatever. It's a big size pocket here. The other one is like a smaller slip pocket. I think it could probably fit like maybe a Dr. Brown's baby bottle, but not anything much bigger than that. In here I just have my collapsible like sunglasses holder in case I wanted to put my sunglasses in here, but actually what I ended up doing was just looping them on the D-ring while I was sitting in my friend's house for a minute before we went outside. And then I was wearing them outside. But I brought this just in case I needed them to be in my bag and protected. So that is everything that's in here. That's everything. So I really, really enjoyed this bag packed up. Other than this one flaw, which actually, it doesn't like deem it useless. It's worse on this side though. You can see that by trying to get this to stretch, it totally just disconnected, like the threading ripped and disconnected from that mesh, which I think is a bummer, but I didn't deem these like useless. I can still use these pockets because they are connected and they're not as tight. So anyways, I really did love this bag. I was shocked that I liked how it packed up so well and how comfortable it was to wear. Again, I've had this bag for 4 months and I haven't even touched it because I looked at it and I was like, I don't know, this is all gonna fit in here, but these actually did fit my diapers and wipes. So I really, really enjoyed the bag overall. So if you have any questions about the bag, please leave them in the comments. Again, let me know if you had the same issues with yours. I'd be really curious to know. And hopefully Azaria can look into sewing these in a better way that they don't have such an issue, because it's a very expensive, high quality bag to be having an issue like that, in my opinion. But overall, I do love this bag. I'm gonna be using it a lot, I think, because it's just a really cute, stylish bag. So anyways, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe while you're here, and we'll catch you on the next one.